So yeah, we've lost a lot of the old timber, more than we'd hoped. It got kind of complicated keeping it, and um, yes, so we've replaced some joists. We always had to get new joists, but we were going to hang on to the old joists just because I had the old ceiling attached. But it ended up getting so kind of cut about that it wasn't really worth keeping it. Still, we've got lots of useful wood for new projects left over. Um, so we've now got the sort of basic shape of the room and spaces for the windows. One thing I've been trying to do is make this space not just well insulated, which comes a bit later, but airtight. So we've been using a lot of this membrane called Intello. Here it is. So this goes between the insulation and the room. So we've had to, while we're constructing the roof, insert it so that it's in the right place when the insulation goes in. Unusually, we're having the airtight layer in the external wall insulation adhesive. So in the eaves, it's been a bit complicated. But essentially we've had to connect the inside with the outside across the eaves. So we've done some taping around the joists there to continue the airtight layer from the loft insulation out to the EWI adhesive. It's not a standard way to do things. It's our architect specified it like that. He's now gone off sick, unfortunately, so we're just kind of carrying on his vision and trying to work out a few of the details ourselves. Let's head downstairs because there's been some changes down there as well. I say downstairs, but we don't have stairs yet. But we do have a loft ladder. Which has been moved to make a temporary access to the loft. Here we go. So this is all new. So this was or is going to be the lounge again. We've lost the chimney breast just to get a little bit more space. All the windows have been taken out and boarded up. So that we're ready for new windows. They've been measured up now. They'll take about 3 months to make. And we've lost the walls between the living space and the kitchen. So we've got one big space instead of two smaller spaces at the front. Hopefully it should make it lighter and give us a bit more sense of space. It's still not massive, but it's good for us. Yeah, just wondering what else there is. Oh yeah, lots of steel, possibly over specified, but I didn't want to, didn't really have the credentials to question the amount of steel the structural engineer wanted. So we've got a number of new beams to hold up the floor. The next steps are going to be insulating the floor, which we're going to use a caulk and cement mix, partly because we've got loads of leftover cement which we didn't use for the void filling, as you can see. So we're going to use that to level this uneven ground floor and provide some an insulation layer mixed with caulk. It's a little bit experimental, and we will definitely still have some cement left over. Unfortunately, some of it got a bit wet as the weatherproof leaked. So I don't really feel I can pass it on to people without being confident it's going to still be good for purpose. So we'll use what we can here. We've got some paths we need to do, so we'll yeah, hopefully use what we can. There's some insulation, that's hemp insulation in bats, which is going to go between the rafters, so that's ready to go. I think that's probably it for now. Anyway, so a lot of changes, and it's going okay. Watch this space for what happens next.